It was a knockout punch in the 8th round that took George Foreman down. Ali had predicted his opponent would be on his face after the 10th. Those bold predictions inspiring the next generation.
Ali, come on. I mean, I watched him. Golly, I mean, I just used to love watching his fight. Remember, my dad used to sit down and listen to his fights because you couldn't see him.
Right.
And then they started closed-circuit TV.
One of the last pictures taken of Darrell Griffith and his dad was at the Ali Center, both huge fans.
This will be the biggest contest in the history.
That charisma, that confidence, those predictions being channeled by young people everywhere, including a young Darrell Griffith, as he announced he would attend U of L and bring home a national championship.
The reason why, when at the press conference that I said before I leave, I was going to win a national championship, that all came from Muhammad Ali. Watching, I mean, really, watching Ali predict rounds that he was going to knock people out in, that inspired me.
And like so many of Ali's predictions, Griffith's came true as well. Griff saying it was all about setting goals and believing.
I'm going to be champ.
Derek Anderson, look at Derek Anderson. Holy cow.
Those words inspiring another champ from another team, UK's Derek Anderson. He said when Ali spoke it, he meant it, and taught him to as well.
Holy cow. Derek Anderson flying in.
And I was like, I want to make it. You know, I started saying the exact same thing. I'm going to be a champ. I'm going to be a champ. And as life would have it, I was a champ just because he said it. He put it in my mind that I could be that. And it never met him.
Anderson would meet him in 1994 for the first time when Ali came to a UK game.
First time I met him, the conversation was, I'm a champion because you gave me hope. And he looked at me and he's like, you know, it was in 1994, and when he did that, he was like, be great.
Anderson pops a three.
The greatest telling you to be great, life-changing. And because he was from here and a man of color, even more special.
Well, if this guy made it, and he's from the same area I am, why come I can't? And to me, it was that, and being a man of color, I thought it was really significant that he actually showed that, you know, his determination didn't care what his race was.
The thrill of Ali, the magnitude of his influence, still evident in this smile when we took Derek Anderson into our film archives and he got to touch those old films of Ali's fights. Anderson says he would watch those fights for inspiration before big basketball games and use that Ali grin to his advantage.
He would look at you and do something and just smile. And that's what I did. I'm like, I'm just gonna smile to let you know I'm about to tear you up.
So many generations, so many greats inspired by the greatest. His influence still at work.